Go. What, go? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Hey, Suso, how you feeling? Sunny. Hey, Suso, how you feeling? A little rainy. Hey, Suso, how you feeling? All different feelings. It's time for class. We're waiting for everybody to join. Let's see, I see a few more people coming. Suso, are you ready? Suso, are you ready for class? Everybody's here? Hands up, yes? Yes. Yes. Tried a little something new, a little interactive action between Soso and I this morning. Oops, how'd that work out? What'd you think? It's okay. It's all an experiment here at Draw Together. Hello and welcome. It's me, Wendy Mac, Draw Together. Hi, I'm so happy you're here. I'm here with Art Assistant Caroline. Say hi, Art Assistant Caroline. She's shy. We said hello to Suso. We'll go back to her in a little bit because give the people what they want. Yeah, I know. Someday you're just gonna come and Suso's gonna teach class and you're not gonna miss me at all. That's all right, my feelings aren't hurt. It's all good. Woo, right. Happy Wednesday. It's Draw Together, the class where we draw together. We are all over the world, but here we are. Let's see, who do we have in class today? Who do I see out there? I see you in Brighton, England. Wow, hi. Ooh, I see some people in Tehran, Iran. Hello. And I see, Alblasserdam in Holland. Hi. Let's see. Oh, Bozeman, Montana. And Buenos Aires, Argentina. So happy you all are here. Everybody, we are all in our home studios all around the world, but we're here now to draw together. I'm Wendy, I'm an illustrator, it's my job, I draw, it's super fun, and your job is to be an illustrator and draw together too right now. So let's get started. What do we need? Home studio setup, let's see, paper, pen, pencil, and colors. Today is a really good day for colors. If you have colors, especially like paints or crayons or something, that's gonna be super fun. If you don't, no big deal. But if you do have those and you don't have them with you, you might wanna go grab them. Okay? All right. So I think we should just kind of get right into the drawing. What do you think? It's a big day. Let's do it, my friends. All right, come on over here. I'm just gonna do a little quick shakeout. Just do a quick shakeout with me. Just to kind of get the blood flowing. We do this just to, oh no, it's just a quick one, just quick, just like this. Yep, do little fingers. Maybe grab with your dominant hand, with your drawing hand, twist, 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 the other way, twist, 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 deep breath in. Deep breath out. And let's begin. I'm gonna move my paper this way. Who remembers what this is? Portrait mode, it's called, correct? Vertical. And I'm going to do something we haven't done in a while, which is really fun. I'm going to use a pen just for fun. You do whatever you want. I'm going to draw some lines straight down the page. You want to draw some lines with me? Let's do 3 lines all the way down the page. Who knows what we're doing? Who knows what we're doing? How about 3 more lines across? This is called horizontal. When we go across, it's horizontal. When we go down, it's vertical. Just like the way when we turn our page up and down, vertical, across, horizontal, across. One more across. Who's what we're doing? Yes, that's right. Giant tic-tac-toe game. No, just kidding. We're doing a cabinet of shapes. But since it is food week, we're going to do a cabinet of candy. All right. So we're going to do a bunch of different shapes. All right. This is a great way just to kind of get our imagination going and think of all of the different kinds of candy shapes there are. It's the first one I did, circle. What could that be? I don't know, Smartie or something like that. I use a lot of trademark names today. If any companies has issue with that, guess what? Pay us. That's what I say. All right, here's a candy cane. Shape like that. What's another kind of candy? How about, what's another shape? Let me make a triangle. What candy shape could that be? Candy corn. Love it. How about a rectangle? I'm kind of on its side, actually. Do a rectangle with me. Now remember we made boxes before? How do we turn this into a box? Draw another rectangle right below it. And we connect the corners there. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, turn into a box. I draw 3 lines here. Chocolate bar. Okay, who is wanting candy right now? It's like 10 o'clock in the morning here in San Francisco, and I'm kind of feeling like I want some candy. Let's see, let's do another one. I'm going to do a rectangle. I'm going to kind of make the edges curve like that. What could that be? Tootsie roll. Tootsie roll. Da, 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 da. How about another one? Anybody want to call it out? You can call it out. I heard Hershey's Kiss out there somewhere. What shape is that? Kind of like that pear we drew, or maybe we didn't end up drawing that pear, but we had a pear on the table when we did emotional fruits. Kind of like a pear with one of these silly hats that I wear a lot when I haven't showered. It's like just like that. How about, let's see, so if we did this and it's like a M&M or like a Smartie, we could do another one. And what if it's a mint? Like a peppermint. What if it has these swirls? Actually, this is easier to make if we just go loop, loop, loop. That's fun. Red, white, red, white, red, white. Let's do spiral candy. Love it. Let's check it out. How's our candy cabinet going? Pretty good, pretty good. What am I missing? Fruit roll-ups. Yes, 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 yes. Totally true. I'm just gonna go the roll-up like this, kind of rolled, and then maybe it has like a little bit of coming out. Fruit roll-up. What else do I hear? What are those things? Those lollipops. A lollipop. Boop. See how all of the shapes are very similar. This is a lot like this with a silly hat. This is this with a stick. This is this with a little X. So all of the shapes are really, really similar. And once we kind of get our shapes down, we can imagine a whole world. I was going to do some candy, cotton candy. Want to do that? How do we do that? Yum. Cotton candy. And what are those straws that are filled with sugar? Does anybody really eat those? Do you eat those? Yeah, me too. All right, let's check it out. All right, we've got our cabinet of candy. It's so fun. We're not going to color this in because we're going to save the coloring for our large, beautiful painting we're gonna do. But I think this is gonna be really helpful for what we're gonna do. So can I just do a little check-in with you and see how your cabinet of candy went? Let's see. Oh, I'm really hungry right now. Sorry. I know not everybody loves candy that much, but in this house, we're a candy-friendly family. All right. Our assistant Caroline is definitely pro candy. All right. We got a big drawing to do today. But this is actually going to be super useful. We did this to look at different shapes and to see how the different shapes are different kinds of candies, different shapes we see all over the world, actually really, really similar when you boil it down. Also, we do this to help us when we're going to use our imagination, and sometimes we get kind of stumped and we're like, I don't know what to put here. We'll have something to look at and to spark our imagination, a cabinet of candy. All right. So I'm going to take this. Did you take yours out? Okay, let's put it off to the side. We're definitely going to want that later, okay? So we're not going to use the back side. And I have a fresh piece of paper. All right? Ready? Then let us commence the drawing activities. Come on over here. Oh yes, hold on. In order to do that, we actually have to tell you what we're going to draw. So before we do that, why don't we go to the request line? Who's that? I can't see where the thing is. Is that Suso?
Hi Wendy, my name is Bird and I live in San Francisco, California, and I would like to draw a candy land, like a world made out of candy. Thank you.
Bird? You and me, sister. All right. Who else wants to draw a world made of candy? Yes! Our assistant Caroline has been dreaming of this day. We might not be able to eat candy all the time at all hours of the day, but we can definitely imagine it and draw it. So come on, let's do it. All right. It's also a lot better for your teeth, quite honestly, if we draw it. So I turned my paper this way, landscape, because if we're gonna draw a land of candy, it's gonna be a landscape. So I'm gonna turn it sideways. Do you do that with me? Okay. All right. So let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line that's gonna go across the background here. All right, just like that. And this is gonna be my horizon line, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna hold this. We have a kind of a phone going off in the background here. All right, I'm gonna fix some of that. So, there we go. Got that? Okay, sorry about that. Quick little interruption, pause, back into action. So this is gonna be our background. We're gonna have all of the stuff far away here, and we're gonna have all the stuff that's near here. So let's start with the things that are far away. How about some mountains? How about, what kind of mountains would they be? If we're drawing a land of candy, there's one mountain, and there's another mountain. You can draw mountains with me. Maybe you have a forest far in the background. Mountains are pretty fun to draw because here in this land, they're gumdrops. What? So mountains, you see how when I do this, you can do it any way you want. You can have them be tall, you can have them be spiky, but what I'm doing is I'm starting at the bottom, I'm going up and down. See how here it didn't touch? It's kind of when the mountains kind of go together. They go and they kind of blend together at the bottom. This kind of helps it look like that a little bit. Just a little trick. So you can see that these ones are closer and this one's a little farther away. Maybe we put one in the background. Boop, a little farther away. What's on top of the gumdrops? I don't know, maybe some like icing, because why not? Because that's delicious. Maybe some sprinkles, because why not? I'm using a pen first and then I'm gonna paint it in a little bit, but if you just wanted to go straight to color, you could totally do that. Oh, what happened? Oh, my pen was wet Oh, I'm bummed. Oh, it's one of those moments again. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep it? We're gonna toss it? Am I gonna have a temper tantrum? I might have a temper tantrum. No? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm bummed because it was gonna be all pastel color and it's gonna be so pretty. And now it's kind of like smeared. I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm a little bummed, but I'm gonna keep going, okay? And we'll see what happens with it. I'm a little bummed, but I'm gonna keep drawing because I was having fun drawing. So I'm just gonna keep going and see how I feel in a little bit. I can always start over later, but I'm gonna keep going with it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was gonna be, keep going. We'll see how it turns out. Okay. All right, so there we go. I got our mountains. One little blurry mountain. It's kind of funny. It's a blurry mountain. Maybe if you eat too much candy, it's kind of like that. And then I'm going to make a river. A chocolate river. Whoosh. So to make a river that goes from the back to the front, it gets smaller and bigger in the front. Whoosh. How'd that go for you? You could have yours just go straight out too. That's fine. This is a chocolate river. I'm gonna actually switch over to pencil just now. I'm not gonna switch. Okay. Feeling very fickle today, huh? So let's see. You can see because it's far away, it is smaller, and closer it is bigger. Yes. Foreground, background, near, far, big, small. Yes, great. We all learned our lesson for the day. Let's draw a house. I'm going to draw a house. It's kind of at an angle. If you just want to draw a flat house, your house can look however you want it to look. Mine's kind of like a cube, like we were drawing those before. Door. Ooh. Boop. This is kind of the same as just drawing it flat, but I kind of turn it on its side. That's kind of for older kids, but also for younger kids too. Basically, this is all ages. Whatever you want to do is great. And if you just want to start coloring, you can do that too. You know what I'm turning this into? This house? I don't know, maybe it's like made of shortbread, because that sounds delicious. Bread house. Yes. I make this into a door. I don't know, that's made of Twizzlers. Twizzlers, trademark Twizzlers. Call us Twizzlers. Let's see. What else? How about a forest that could be over here? What would the forest be made of? Let's look over here. Candy cane. Yes! Candy cane trees in the backyard. Come on. So fun and delicious to climb. Can you imagine? What if you got up there and then you got stuck and the only way to come down would be to eat some of it and then slide down? That'd be so fun. Every time you go out to play, you'd be like, oh, I can't eat for a couple hours because I'm going to go play and I'm going to eat all the candy. So I'm just putting a bunch of these shapes here. They're just kind of all over each other because it's a forest. You know when you see a forest, you see all of the trees together. I wonder if these candy canes are like trees and that they're all talking to each other. That's fun. All right, let's check it out. Yes. Well, we don't want to be alone here. We kind of want a friend, right? So what if we had our BFF? Let's give them a house over here. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna make another little house. Love it. That looks fun. Oh wait, how do we get from here to here? There's a river. I mean, we could swim through the chocolate river. That'd be amazing. Or, what if I made a line that connects the two sides? What's happening here? We're gonna make a bridge. Now, take our pen or our pencil and just go up a little bit. And now, make this same line. We got our bridge. What? That's so cool. Maybe we make a path that goes from our house to our best friend's house. So we can hang out anytime. Oh, won't that be nice? We can't do that now, but we can soon. And we can, until then, we can imagine it. You know what? I was going to make this into these squares, into candy squares, but I realized, you know what would be more fun? Fruit stripes. Fruit strips. Like, this is a roll. It's like a roll up. It's like a fruit roll. Raspberry, strawberry fruit roll. You got to be careful, though, because when you walk, you have to make sure that it's not been raining, because if it has been raining and you walk on this, you get stuck to it. Which is fine, because then you just eat it off the bottom of your shoes. Our assistant Caroline is like, I want to live there. Let's put a chimney on it. What can we use for chimney? Boop. That's maybe my favorite. It's a Tootsie Roll that's like stuck in there. Let's do one here too. Tootsie Roll. Love it. All right, we're gonna start painting soon because there's so much to do. We could just do this forever, but let's see. I think it'd be fun to do a path here. Maybe going out to the forest, a fruit roll path that goes to the candy cane forest. Let's see, maybe there's like a nice little welcome lollipop. Maybe it has like, it's one of those, maybe it's like this shape that we did. That'd be fun. Like that. Right there. Maybe your best friend has this kind, the swirly kind. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Do some grass. What's the grass made of? Candy straws? Candy straw candy? And then what about up here? I have an idea. Can anybody guess what I'm going to do? Perhaps there is a cloud made of cotton candy. Maybe there's two. Maybe there's two. Maybe there's three. Maybe they have little things that you can hold on to them in case you're floating through the sky and you want to grab one. Because why not? Oh, that's so fun. I'm looking at this now and I remember I made this mistake, happy accident back then. But now, I don't know. I think it's kind of neat because everything else is kind of the same and this looks a little different. I actually like it. It's funny how that changed. Kind of like my weather changes sometimes. All of our weather changes, our art changes. All right, let's get to painting. Or you can keep using crayons or you can use markers, but you want a color. If you don't have color, that is totally cool too. I'm going to use a big brush right now. And I'm kind of excited to see what that cotton candy looks like when we start painting the sky. So I'm just going to go up here. Remember, we learned this when we did our fireworks the other day, is that when we put crayon down and then we use watercolor over it, that it doesn't stick. So it's a fun thing to do. when we put a light color crayon down and then a darker color watercolor. Okay, that'll be fun to go back and do. It's cool. This looks kind of neat. All right. Let's start painting. Let's see. What do we have? We had a chocolate river. I'm going to take make a very delicious deep chocolate brown. So whatever kind of brown you got. If you don't have brown, black is great too. That would be a dark chocolate. Yum. Darker the better in my opinion. Delicious. Whoosh. Who's ever sailed down a chocolate river? In your dreams. I have. Who's ever played the game Candyland? Has anybody ever heard of that? Yeah. A lot of kids play a game Candyland here in the United States. Other places too. I played it when I was little. It turns out that the game Candyland, where you kind of go around in a land full of candy, try to make it to the end, a teacher made that game up, invented the game Candyland. And she invented it in 1948, a really long time ago. And you know when she invented it? Why she invented it? Because in 1948, there was a pandemic. Same thing that's going on right now. A lot of kids were inside during this pandemic of something called polio. And parents didn't want their kids to go outside and get sick. So all the kids were staying inside, or some stayed in the hospital for a long time. And this woman named Eleanor Abbott invented Candyland as a fun game for kids to use their imagination and think about all of the fun, delicious things and how they could kind of move around, slip and slide in that space. And kids, got a little hair in there, kids loved it. And it really helped out the kids then who were staying inside for a long time and didn't see their friends. And so when I heard that, I thought that was pretty neat, just to know that other kids have gone through something similar to what we're all going through right now. All of us have, not in our lifetimes, but before, and that some neat things. It was hard. It was really hard, but some neat things came out of it, like this game Candyland. And now it's kind of fun. We're all in Draw together. And that's one good thing that's coming out of this, right? That we get to hang out every day together and draw. So I thought that was a neat story. So I'm just coloring in these gumdrops. I don't think we're going to have time in class to finish our drawing or painting. But you can see there's so much fun to paint. These. I'm going to point out this is like a kind of relaxing to do, huh? The drawing took a lot of concentration. It made us concentrate and think what goes where, and we had to make decisions about foreground and background, shapes and stuff. And now, when we paint, we're deciding about color, but it's more relaxing, I think. Coloring is always a fun thing to do if we want to just kind of relax and calm down. We can color a little bit. That looks nice. All right. Well, there's a lot more we could do. We don't have much time left in class, so I know. Art assistant Caroline is saying, we gotta go. Time's up. But you know what I say? I say art. I say art over time. Some people might say, that's why you're late all the time, Wendy. And I say, you know what? You're right. And that's not cool. We don't want to be late, but art. All right. There's our fruit roll-up street, or path. These would be fun to paint different little patterns on there. paint your best friend's house, paint your house, or maybe this is your best friend's house and this is your house, or maybe these are your best friend's houses. Anyway, you can do whatever you want. Maybe do some other lollipops here. And maybe chocolate mushroom, because they're fun. Like in Mario Brothers, which I used to play when I was little. Okay, that's fun. All right, a lot more to do. But can we do a quick show? Yeah? Okay. This is a big lesson. I feel like we packed a lot in today. Yeah? Okay, ready? On the count of 3. 1, get ready, 2, 3, show. What? Candylands! Oh my gosh. I really am hungry now. Those are wonderful. Look at all of those shapes and colors. You definitely did the foreground and the background. You got that bigger and smaller. Great job. It's a tricky thing. That's a pretty sophisticated thing to do. You did a really, really, really good job understanding that. Wow. I am so proud of you. That's great. It's a real landscape painting. I mean, basically what we did was a landscape painting, all the elements. Line, color, shape, foreground, background, scale. Basically just did all of that. So can we just sending you a hug. Good job. Let's give ourselves a hug. That feels good. Thanks so much for coming to class. If you want to share your land of candy, I can't wait to see it. Share it with kids all over the world. Also, candy's different all over the world too. We all have different kinds of candy. So if there's a special favorite kind of candy that you have where you live, definitely put that in there so we can learn about each other's candies too. That'd be great. And hashtag draw together on Instagram so that we all can see it. By the way, a lot of folks are direct messaging me those pictures. Thank you so much, but nobody else can see them if you send them to me. So definitely put them up in your stories or on your posts so everybody can see them, okay? I don't want to keep them all to myself. They're so cool. And we have a super special field trip we're taking tomorrow. So see you here then. And until then, I'm going to go eat some candy. But before that, and brush my teeth afterwards. But before that, 1, 2, 3, pencils up my friends. Everything is better when we draw